pull
Okay.
it out. Well, no, wouldn't it make more sense to heat this up before you pull it out of the oven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just do a quick explanation of what we're doing and then rock and roll.
All right. Valentine's Day menu. Here's the salad, first course in your kit, everything you will have. We're going to start with the mixed green salad, place it into a bowl here. Take our compressed beets, add our blood orange, and then the vinaigrette will likely separate a little bit, so we'll give the deli a little shake. And you can season this as you like. If you like a little heavy dressing, a little light dressing. And then we'll take a nice hefty pinch of salt, a couple turns of cracked black pepper. If you don't have a pepper grinder, pre-grind is fine. Nice little mix. Trying not to bruise too much. Taking the greens and placing them in the bowl first, reserving the toppings. Separate evenly into 2 portions.
Just wrap it up.
Okay, fine. And then that's it.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait.
Sorry, that could have been better. Wild mushroom risotto. The rice we've provided you is cooked about 90% of the way, so the last 10% will be finished in the reheating process. I've started here with the mushroom stock that we've provided to warm up, which will help speed this process up along, and is traditional in making risotto, so keep the stock hot. So we'll start by heating a large saute pan, preferably with higher sides, less likely to make a mess. Dump the whole here. And then probably about a third of the time constantly stirring, slowly heating up our wild mushroom risotto. And as the water or stock evaporates, we'll add a little bit more, and this will be pre-portioned for you. And just before the last round of liquid, we'll add in our pre-cooked mushrooms. This is a medley of beech, shiitake, creminis, all roasted with olive oil, salt, a little bit of garlic and thyme, all vegan. Add the whole here. And then once these are all mixed in, we'll add our final bit of stock. And once all of that is incorporated, optional step is mounting in a little bit of butter. So that will emulsify in with the last bit of liquid here, creating a nice creamy texture. You can add as much or as little butter as you like, if any. Stirring constantly with a wooden spoon, which is to keep our Italian grandmothers happy. You don't have to use a wooden spoon. Once we see that little knob of butter fully emulsified, we can kill the heat. Check for a little seasoning here. You can add salt if you like. And then, since this is 2 portions, we can evenly distribute it among 2 bowls here. And then here we just have some shaved Parmesan cheese. We can sprinkle around the top. Again, as much as little as you like. If you're vegan, obviously no cheese. Wild mushroom risotto.
All right, so this is going to take some time to cook. So is this one of those, like, cut, then come back when it's like ready to go, and then we continue, or you want to just shoot the whole time? He's listening like Aerosmith in there or something. He's listening to some really shitty
Walk this way!
70s Guns N' Roses. All right, we're rolling.
Alright, main course, Valentine's Day menu. While we were cooking the risotto, we popped this celery root mash into the preheated 350 degree oven with the lid on. And this is all, again, like everything else, pre-cooked, and we're just warming everything through. So to start off, we will pop this out, let this cool for a moment. And also, when we pop this in, we popped our pre-cooked sous vide short ribs into a pot of simmering water, not boiling so it doesn't boil over and create a mess. Just simmering for about 10-15 minutes should be enough to heat this all the way through, because again, everything is pre-cooked. We're just reheating it, getting it ready. So when we pull this out, it should be just enough time that this is warmed all the way through. We're going to pull it out and pop it into a bowl and let that just rest until it's cool to the touch, and then we'll go on to plating. Do you want to go right into that? I mean, that's like a...
Yeah. I would go just roll
Cool.
into it. I can make an edit.
Great.
Turn the
I put
water.
my scissors. Did I put them right?
They're right behind the bowl.
Oh, got it. Alright. So, we're going to cut our short rib bag. And we're going to pop it right into, excellent,
Oh, company's coming.
right into a tail pot here. spoon.
Sorry, you can get it. Doesn't matter.
Great. And then we're going to fish out our little sprig of thyme. And then this is cool to the touch. This is where you can kind of get a little creative, play it however you like here. Kind of get crazy with it. You can live out your culinary fantasies. You can do a little mash and a little swoosh here. Or we could even just go a little dollops.
There's a lot of that, huh?
There's a lot of this now. Then from there we'll plate our short ribs, one per person. And then again, this is where your creative side can come out. We can plate the vegetables however we like. Remembering the rule of three in nature. Generally you don't, when we're plating things in a restaurant, we want to have organic odd numbers. Symmetry, not generally found in nature. Evenly distributing the sauce we provided should be perfectly enough for 2 portions here. There you go. Clean up the
Good. I hear the.
Yeah, kind of.
crab cakes.
Rolling.
All right.
Audio. Action.
So, main course option, crab cakes. We're gonna start here by pulling our crab cakes out of the oven. Now they've been in here since the risotto course, second course. We pop them into a 350 degree preheated oven for about 10-15 minutes. They're cooked, they're seared, so all we're just doing is warming them through. We're gonna let these sit here, and we're gonna move on to the slaw. This slaw is made of celery root, fennel, red onion, some bell peppers, and some celery leaves. We're gonna plop that here into a bowl. And we're gonna lightly season it, a little bit of olive oil here. A little bit of salt. A couple grinds of black pepper. Maybe a little bit more salt. And then we're gonna throw just a little bit of spoonful of our remoulade here. Give it a little mix. Set this aside, and we'll move on to our plate. So again, here's our remoulade. Use this middle of the plate, or however you like. This is your chance to be a little creative with this plate, however you want, really. You could even do, you know, more restaurant-y sort of style where you do a little swoosher. Use as much or as little as you like. And then go here with our slaw. Make a little mountain slaw. There's really no right or wrong way to do this, just however you like. There can be a little more left over if you like. Then we'll go our crab cakes and a spatula. Lay them nice here on our slaw. And then we'll just garnish a little lemon wedge. And then there we have crab cakes. Vegan stuffed delicata squash with house tomato sauce. So we'll start by just pouring this into a tail pot here and heating it up on low. Tomato sauce likes to get a little angry when it's too hot, so you want to stir it regularly and not too hot. And then while that's warming up, we'll pull out our stuffed delicata squash that we popped in here earlier while we were cooking the risotto in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 10-15 minutes. It's all pre-cooked. We're just reheating it for plating. Inside here we have some sunny 6-grain stuffing mixed with some pomegranates, broccoli rabe, celery root, onions, carrots, and then topped with some brie if you're not going for the vegan option. This is optional brie cheese. So we can tell this is starting to heat up because it's starting to bubble. And a nice stir. Maybe even crank the heat a little bit. Now we're bubbling. Pull it off the heat. And then again, this is your chance to get a little creative with your plating. Do whatever you like here. Go right in the middle of the plate. Maybe do 2 spoonfuls. As much as little as you like. Plate it however you like. It's like a Bob Ross painting. Happy, you know, we don't make mistakes here, just happy accidents. Happy little tomato sauce circles. You know, every circle's got to have a little friend. We'll set this aside. You can use some of that for dipping if you like, or pour more on top, whatever you really please. We'll pop this guy right in the middle. There you go. Stuffed delicata squash with house tomato sauce.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Give
Actually,
this front one just a little spin. That's it. I really wish I could control this gimbal.